What if the technique you've used for 40 years is now silently working against your health? Most older men never get taught how to adapt their self-care routine as they age. They just continue doing what always felt familiar, using the same speed, the same pressure, focused only on reaching the end goal. But after 60, your body changes in fundamental ways, and if you don't change with it, what once felt good can now lead to discomfort, frustration, and even long-term harm. The wrong technique can quietly damage your circulation, reduce nerve sensitivity, and affect your confidence more than you might realize. Today, I'll help you fix that. I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, a urologist and pelvic surgeon with 10 years of experience supporting men over 60 in maintaining healthy, confident, and safe intimate lives with clarity and compassion. I'll walk you through how to adapt your self-touch routine in a way that protects your body, respects its natural changes, and supports both your pleasure and health for years to come. Let me start with something crucial that many men struggle with emotionally. After 60, self-touch is no longer just about physical stimulation. It's about creating a space where your mind, body, and nervous system can reconnect without pressure, without guilt, and without shame. Too many men carry silent expectations that everything has to look and feel exactly like it used to. And when it doesn't, they assume something must be wrong with them. Here's what I want you to understand. What you're experiencing isn't failure. It's a different kind of pleasure that can be slower, softer, and more responsive to presence than performance. Take your time and let the experience unfold like a slow wave, not a spark. If you feel tension building, pause. If you feel distracted, breathe deeply. If you feel satisfied before climax, allow that to be enough. This is not a race, it's not a test, and it's definitely not a performance. This is you tuning back into your body's language. And with time, you'll find that what your body is saying now is different than what it used to say, but no less worthy of listening to. Your body is not broken, it's evolving, and you deserve to evolve with it rather than fight against it. Now, let me explain what's actually happening in your body, because understanding the biology removes the mystery and the shame. As we age, several systems that affect sexual response begin to shift naturally. Testosterone, the hormone responsible for libido, mood, and performance, gradually declines. This doesn't mean desire disappears completely, but it often becomes less spontaneous and may require more intentional cultivation. Your blood flow also changes significantly. The small vessels that supply the penis become less elastic and less efficient over time, making erections slower to build and more challenging to maintain, especially when you're alone and relaxed without the adrenaline of partnered activity. Additionally, your nervous system changes too. Nerve endings that once reacted instantly can become quieter, making touch feel more muted and sensations take longer to process fully. So what does this mean for you? It means that methods you relied on in your 20s, 30s, and even 50s, those habits built over decades, may no longer serve your body effectively. That's not your fault or a sign of dysfunction. It simply means it's time to update your approach with the same care you'd update any other aspect of your health routine. If you're still following along, I'd love to know where you're watching from today. Comment your city and country below, and I'll give you a personalized greeting in our next video. It really helps me understand our community better and tailor content to your specific needs. Now, this might surprise you, but let's start with something incredibly simple that can make an immediate difference. Your position. If you're seated on a hard chair or hunched forward, you may be compressing pelvic nerves or restricting blood flow without even realizing it. Try reclining with proper support behind your back, lying on your side comfortably, or elevating your legs slightly with a pillow. You'll be amazed how much better things can feel just by shifting your posture to allow optimal blood flow and nerve function. Some men also benefit from warming sleeves or textured tools designed to provide enhanced sensation without requiring excessive force. Think of these as support tools, just like reading glasses or hearing aids, designed to work with your changing body rather than against it. The point here is simple. Your body deserves adaptation, not judgment, and your technique deserves evolution, not repetition. Unfortunately, many older men never realize they need to adapt their technique. They assume something is wrong with them, or worse, they push harder, tightening their grip, increasing the speed, and focusing entirely on climax, thinking that will somehow bring back the feeling they remember. But these habits of using fast movements, firm pressure, and focusing only on the outcome are actually working against your body after 60. Let me share the 5 most common mistakes I see in my practice. First, using the same grip strength you've always used. After 60, the skin of the penis becomes thinner and more sensitive to friction. What used to feel pleasurable might now feel slightly irritating or even painful. A strong grip can damage small blood vessels, desensitize nerve endings, and reduce your body's ability to respond. The fix is to loosen your grip and experiment with a much gentler hold, where your goal isn't force, but enhanced sensation. Second, going too fast too soon. When your nervous system slows down, rapid motion can actually overwhelm it. The brain doesn't register signals fast enough, so pleasure can feel flat or confusing. Think of your body like a radio tuned to a slightly different frequency. The music is still there, but the tuning needs to be more precise. Slower, steady, rhythmic movements allow your brain to process sensations more fully and enjoyably. Third, skipping lubrication entirely. Many men think lubricant is only for partnered sex or only for women, but that's completely false. As testosterone drops, natural lubrication decreases even in men. Combined with thinner skin, dry stimulation becomes risky, increasing friction that can cause micro tears, rashes, or delayed soreness. The solution is simple. Apply a gentle, unscented, water-based lubricant early, before you feel fully aroused. This allows your skin to soften and respond, while helping your nervous system interpret touch as pleasurable rather than stressful. Fourth, forcing yourself to reach climax every time. Climax is not the measure of a successful experience, especially after 60. Your body may take longer and your arousal may come in waves. That's not a failure, it's a new rhythm. The harder you try to achieve a specific outcome, the more likely you are to activate stress hormones that actually suppress pleasure. Let your experience unfold naturally. If you pause and return later, that's perfectly fine. Let go of the stopwatch completely. Fifth, ignoring your body's signals. After decades of routine, it's easy to go on autopilot. But self-touch after 60 is less about repetition and more about response. If something feels dull, adjust your approach. If something feels uncomfortable, stop immediately. If something feels unexpectedly good, stay with it longer. You're not performing for anyone, you're connecting with yourself. Here's a question that helps me create better content for you. What concerns you most about intimate health after 60? Maintaining physical sensation and response, or adapting to the emotional and mental changes that come with aging? Type 1 for physical concerns, or 2 for emotional adaptation. Your responses help me understand what topics to prioritize in future videos. Now, I'll share with you a complete 7-step technique that respects your body's current needs and creates the best possible experience. First, choose your moment carefully. Don't rush this process. Block out at least 15 to 20 minutes where you won't be interrupted. You want your nervous system to feel safe and relaxed, not rushed or on alert. Second, set your environment thoughtfully. Dim lighting, soft background music, or warm ambient lighting can signal your brain to relax completely. Comfort is the foundation of pleasure at any age, so create a space that feels welcoming and peaceful. Third, start with conscious breathing. Before touching anything, take 5 slow, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. This tells your body you're safe, present, and not in any rush. This simple practice can dramatically improve your experience. Fourth, apply lubricant early as the first invitation, not as an afterthought. Gently spread it across your entire genital area, letting the warmth, moisture, and initial touch become part of the experience rather than just preparation. This helps your skin prepare and your nervous system recognize pleasure. Fifth, explore slowly without going straight to the most sensitive areas. Think of this as a massage rather than a mechanical process. Explore different pressures, temperatures, even different hand angles or rhythms to discover what feels best for your body now. Sixth, pause whenever needed. If arousal fades, that's completely acceptable. It may return or it may not, and both outcomes are perfectly valid. The goal isn't reaching a finish line, but experiencing genuine connection with your body. Seventh, maintain conscious breathing throughout. Breath is your best tool for keeping blood flowing, staying relaxed, and tuning into sensation. This might feel unfamiliar at first, but for many men, this approach opens the door to deeper satisfaction than they've experienced in years. Now, let's talk about when you should consider speaking with a doctor, because while many changes are natural, some require professional attention. Here are 4 clear signs it's time to check in with a urologist. Persistent pain or discomfort during or after self-touch that doesn't improve with lubricant or gentler technique could signal inflammation, minor infection, or tissue irritation. These are common and treatable, but left unaddressed, they can worsen over time. Sudden or ongoing numbness is another concern. A gradual decrease in sensation is common with age, but a sharp drop or dead zones of feeling may reflect nerve-related issues that need early evaluation. The earlier these are caught, the better the outcome. If you're unable to achieve or maintain an erection, even in calm, private settings where arousal used to be possible, this may signal blood flow or hormonal issues. This is not a reflection of your masculinity, it's a vascular system that may need medical attention. Finally, if you're experiencing significant emotional distress linked to self-care, including anxiety, shame, frustration, or feeling disconnected, don't ignore these feelings. Emotional health and sexual function are deeply connected, and talking to a doctor isn't a sign of weakness, but a sign of commitment to your well-being. Starting the conversation with your doctor can be simple. Try saying something like, "I've noticed some changes in how my body responds during solo activity. Is this part of normal aging or something I should keep an eye on?" You can also mention specific symptoms like dryness, sensitivity loss, or blood flow concerns. Most experienced providers will know exactly what you mean and respond with the respect you deserve. Let's bring this all together now. After 60, what I prefer to call intentional self-touch is not about going back to what once was. It's about moving forward with awareness, discovering what still works, what still feels good, and what still connects you to yourself. It's about loosening your grip both physically and mentally, slowing your pace, and listening to your body instead of pushing it. You're letting go of outdated definitions of success and embracing a new understanding of pleasure. Because pleasure after 60 is not just possible, it can be more grounded, more mindful, and more meaningful than ever before. You're not broken, you're just in a new phase, and that phase deserves guidance and respect. If this video helped clarify how to care for yourself more safely and respectfully, please give it a like to help the algorithm share this important information with other men who need it. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our science-based guidance for men's health after 60. Your support helps us reach more men who are looking for real, compassionate advice about these important topics. Share this video with any man in your life who might benefit from understanding how to adapt their self-care routine as they age. Sometimes the right information at the right time can make all the difference in maintaining health, confidence, and quality of life. In our next video, I'll explain something crucial that most men don't realize until it's too late. There's one habit that silently affects your prostate health, especially if you masturbate regularly. Make sure you're subscribed to catch that vital discussion about how self-touch affects the prostate and what you can do to protect yourself. You deserve real answers and ongoing support, and that's exactly like what we provide here on this channel. Thank you for trusting me with your health education, and remember, taking care of yourself means staying informed, adapting with wisdom, and treating your body with the respect it deserves.